What's up, guys? It's Sam OG, and I decided to start. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a bad cough. It's been really. It's been nasty over here. So yeah, I've been learning 7C. Me and Jason will be playing 7C second edition soon, and so 7C. I did a couple videos last summer when I received it from the Kickstarter, and so I was making some kind of an overall appreciation of it. I was not making a real review since I haven't played it. But I was making somehow of a deep analysis about the status of the hobby in terms of design and mechanism and the evolution of it and where we are and all that. And so I'm now learning it for real. As a GM, I will GM the guy, and I will GM Jason. And the intention that we have is to really just learn the rules and play the setting. The thing with 7C, the reason why I wanna learn it is because I really love that setting. So it's a setting. It's kind. I don't know how to. I'm not sure how to say it, but I would say it's a setting game. You know, like the whole system, the whole design is based upon setting, right? It's based upon having advantages because you're from that nation, or having that quirk because you're from that nation, or something like that, or having special kind of abilities because you're from that nation. So you cannot really make a character without being from a nation, and therefore these nations have history, have background, has situation, has relationship with one another, and therefore you become part of that setting. Now it is a really interesting game in that sense. And I wanted to try that. Also, like I discussed before, the mechanics, like the resolution system, is really interesting. It allows for a true collaboration and true collaborative storytelling. So that's the other reason why I wanted to try that game so much. But there is also something interesting that I haven't seen, I have seen it in story games a little bit, but I haven't seen it in actual role-playing games. And it's the idea of when you create the character, you also create its story arc. And when you create, and as the GM, when you create the story, you also create the arcs kind of like in advance. So the idea is that you state a goal, and then you organize that goal through steps, and the goal and the steps are sentences that you write. So you're writing sentences, and these sentences kind of like tells you the steps you want to go through to finish an arc. And the game is providing you with a structure for that and vocabulary for that, and create scoping. So personal story, drama story, and dramatic story, and all that, and then creates kind of like a these Russian dolls thing, when everything is in. So you have goals that are within goals, that are within steps, that are within goals, kind of thing, right? And so the players do that for their character. So let's say you have a group of 4. You have 4 different goals with with something like 12 different steps, because it's three steps a goal. And then you have the GM creating the story with the steps like that as well. And then character development goes as well into that process, because you can agree, everybody's agreeing on what you're gonna get in terms of advancement when you're gonna achieve these steps and goals, kind of thing. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about that maybe deeper in another video. But for now, what I wanted to say about that is that I really appreciate what I'm reading. But it's gonna be harder than I thought. I thought it would be a little bit simpler. But the mechanics in itself are not really hard. It's just that they are so unique that I've never encountered something like that. So I don't really know where to start, kind of thing. And I'm really gonna have to try it as I play. I cannot conceive it in my head in advance, kind of thing, and I cannot visualize it. So it's kinda I don't know. I just don't know how to say it in English. It's just that I don't know how to visualize it. Usually I tend to be able to kind of visualize a little bit how it's gonna look like at in play, and how I'm gonna do it. But now I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. Also, there's so many little there's a lot of stuff going on at the same time, and so it's kind of like a holistic structure, where it's not a step-by-step linear thing. It's like it looks, when you read it sometimes, that it's everything happening at the same time. So it's kind of like a holistic resolution idea, where you give hero points by role-playing the raises, that you just invest some hero point in it, but you do that with flair at the same time, so you receive special dice for that, as well as you get the stuff you want and narrate. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just where sometimes I feel like I want to dissect that, but it's just hard. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how that goes. So I'm sorry. There's it's all these things. There is something with John Wick. Like, I mean, I don't know if it's him who wrote the book or something, but the design is amazing. The design is good, but and it's well written. But there is stuff in this game that I just don't appreciate. There is it's a cultural thing. I will have to make another video and show you with the book in hand, but yeah. So also, another thing I enjoy a lot with this game is the intention, right? What is the intention of this game? What is this game about? This game makes his intention clearer than the usual RPG. And that's good. It's a modern one. I mean, it just came out. It's kind of fresh out the oven. And so, last summer, but yeah. So the intention is clearer than your usual RPG. It's the idea of you play a collaborative, and a true collaborative, not a bullshit collaborative. So you play a true collaborative swashbuckling, cinematic, light-hearted, action-packed drama. That's how I would say. That's what it comes out of that game. There's gonna be action, just by design. So it's gonna be dramatic because of the setting. It's gonna be action packed because of the. It's gonna be action packed because of the. It's gonna be sorry. It's gonna be lighthearted because of the vocabulary, because of the setting, and because of the idea of flair and hero points uh, and all that. So these are gonna make it cinematic, but and it's gonna be lighthearted because of the way the book is written, right? That's it. So cinematic because of the dramatic wounds idea of getting stronger as you get beat up. It's gonna be cinematic because of the flair and the hero point, but it's gonna be lighthearted because of the way it's written, the way it's proposed. With the way the setting is proposed, there is humor in between the lines. I'm not saying that it's a funny game and you cannot cry. It's a drama still, but it's a drama that is gonna be lighthearted somehow. Just the way the aesthetic of the book, the whole aesthetic. So that's the intention of this game, and so it's a little bit like trying to make a movie or a TV show. Like it kind of proposed itself like that. So yeah. So it's not a precise intention because there is modes of play. But the book is clear on the modes of play, though. You have your revenge story, you have your rescue story, you have your love story. You have they give you modes of play and they say fall into these, right? And you can make some kind of combinations of these, but fall into these, and I appreciate that a lot. When I sat down with Jason, we look at those and I say, so what do you want to play? And we ended up having revenge, rescue, love story kind of thing, actually. so we took three of these modes of play, which are our themes, and then we gather them together. So you have like a structure. You have the theme. So you wanted to have adventure, and there's another one. There's a couple there. I think there is 6 or 7 theme. Military, politic is one of those. And then in these themes you have those modes of play. So you wanted a love story, a rescue story, revenge story, or whatever. There was a lot of those. And so we created we created the story, started from there. So anyway, so basically this is me kind of like announcing that I will try to make a couple video about learning 7C second edition, just to get me going on the video making. So yeah, and discuss with you what I think about it, and yeah. So let me know. So have you played 7C? Let me know what you guys think about the risk mechanic and the drama action sequences. These I want to discover more, I want to learn more, and if you have any tips on how to do them and stuff. And if you've played 7C second edition, what do you guys think? Did you have a good experience? Red Dice Diaries, if you watch my videos, I think you've played it extensively. Have you made a review about it? Can you let me know if you have stuff to say about it, especially in terms of like how the risk mechanic and resolution goes, and if it's smooth, if it's fun. All right, let me know what's up. I'll talk to you soon.